And Stu, let's talk about what seems to be an oxymoron. I mean, you're talking about websites for people who are blind, and I've had questions come up that are to me are kind of silly, but they're common, and that is, how can someone who's blind navigate a website?
Yeah, it's a great question. And someone who is blind obviously cannot see the website. So what they're relying on to access it is screen reading software. It's software that scans the page and reads it aloud to them. And the website itself, which is all coded usually in HTML, maybe Java and a few other scripts, it needs to be established, needs to be coded in such a way that it's compatible with that screen reading software. So here is an example. This is our firm's website, and I pulled the HTML code from it. So this is on the right. That's really what the website is. It is usually several hundred, maybe 1,000 lines of code that lay out the format, the color, the features on the website, the text, the photos. And so someone who is blind is just accessing that code and is relying on it to be written properly so that it works with their screen reading software. So here's an example of what we're talking about. When the website has an image on it, the image should have an alternative text description of what the image is showing embedded in the actual HTML of the site. So it's not visible to the ordinary user, but it is there, and it is available for the screen reading software to pick up. And the description should have enough detail to actually show what the image is showing, what's relevant for the site. So on the left here, you have this image does have an alternative text description. We see a lot of times they don't, but the description is just really short and generic. Picture of a student. The same photo on the right has a much better alternative text description. Postgraduate engineer student working on a new electron microscope lab.
Now, do you have to have alternative text for every image that's on a website? Suppose this is background and not product related.
Yeah, if it's just a background feature, a block of blue, for example, then that's not important for functionality. But any image that is important for functionality really should have an alternative text description. So if you're on a website shopping for some product, for example, it really should have it.